Okay. 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 Boys, 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 boys. And girls. And all the non-binaries. Everyone. My gamers. My little Udyrs. May I call you that? What is up? You know what time it is. We got the lab coat on. We've got to cook, Jesse! Jesse, we got to cook! Today, oh my god. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. You know who don't know what time it is? Our enemy. Bro, they won't see the item builds coming that I chefed up. Like, oh, so delicious, so delicious. Guys, the season just started and I've already got 3 item builds in my head right now, fully fleshed out, pretty much. And aside from that, there's a bunch of items that enhance item builds that we've played before. For instance, Bandlepipes. I've got a whole new support item build with that. But at the same time, Bandlepipes is a new aura item, so it's a buff for aura Udyr, right? The first build that we're gonna do though, I'm gonna show you right away in the practice tour. Cause that one is special to me. We're going to be playing, first item build today, we're going to be playing a Gunblade. Gunblade, yeah. The returning item Gunblade. Because that one is real special. Angry Shark, what's up? Quitter, how's it going? Yo, today we're chefing up. All the cooks in the chat. Reki, how you doing? Yeah, all the boys here. Alright. Boys. Behold. Today, first, we're Gunblade maxing. Remember when we did Udyr with a dash? Well, that's old news, and Gale Force doesn't exist anymore. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Udyr with a dash, boring, old. Now we're doing Udyr with a gun. Yes, I know, genius, I know. Let me just despawn the minions. I couldn't add Gunblade to the item set for some reason. I couldn't find it anywhere. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, so, Gunblade. Great item, right? The active effect... Oh, you can't read the active effect. My camera's over it. Hold on. I know that's gonna annoy some people, so let me just... Whoop! Just for now. Alright, Gunblade. Active effect. Boys. 60-second cooldown, doesn't matter, we're playing it in the jungle, it could have a 90-second cooldown, it wouldn't matter. 60-second cooldown, pretty good. Shocks the target enemy champion, dealing 200, that's 175, scaling up to 250, scaling with our level. Which we now get faster because jungle experience is buffed after we finish our jungle quest. And plus 30% from our AP. So this item alone already gives us 80 ability power, plus the 98, plus the 18 we have through our runes, that's 98, right? Already this item on its own deals 280 damage on level 4. We're gonna have it at level 9, so realistically let's like level up to level 7. Let's say we're fed, we're getting it early, right? This item, 230 damage, point and click. Now this thing, it doesn't have a travel time, it's instant, it's just like that. You know, snap your fingers, boom, already happened, right? There's no travel time. You have this nutty range. I think it's a little bit more range than a smite, and it also slows harder than a smite. So it's pretty much a super smite. With a point and click, you instantly slow the enemy and deal a bunch of magic damage to them. Right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But what do we do with this? Well, we revolve our entire item build around this. Now, watch me cook, boys. Watch me cook. First item we're gonna build after Gunblade is Liandry's Torment. There's multiple reasons for that. Now, reason number one being we need some health, right? There's one item we need that gives us some health, so we have like a baseline tankiness. It's just necessary. But don't think we're building Liandry's Torment just because we want a comfortable AP item. Liandry's Torment, despite being a bruiser item, has amazing synergy with Hextech Gunblade that you wouldn't have imagined in your wildest dreams, okay? So Gunblade deals magic damage, item damage, right? But it counts as spell damage. And this is massive. Because if I now use Gunblade against a target, now look at that. He burns from Liandry's. We can trigger Liandry's burn with Gunblade. Well, it's amazing. But it doesn't stop there. That's not all. That's not all. Liandry's also has the effect damaging abilities get you in combat, right? And for each second in combat with an enemy champion, you deal 2% bonus damage, stacking up to 6%. So let's say you hit that enemy with the fadeaway Phoenix, that Liandry's Torment stacks up, and then you hit him with the Gunblade, where your Gunblade just did 6% bonus damage. Because Liandry's Torment buffs all damage sources, right? Abilities, attacks, and items. So, Liandry's Torment and Gunblade, great combo. We get some health, we get a burn on our Gunblade, and we get 6% bonus damage on our Gunblade. Beautiful. 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 But it doesn't end there. We're cooking harder, guys. Now this item, Shadow Flame, must have. This is our core item build. We will build these 3 items every single game. All the other items are side characters. This is the must-have, okay? So Shadow Flame has 15 magic penetration, which is great because Hextech Gunblade deals magic damage. So this magic penetration is gonna help Gunblade deal more damage. Also, of course, it gives us ability power, and 30% of our ability power goes into our Gunblade. That being said, 30% is not great scaling. We take any ability power we can get, right? I'm not hating, right? But magic penetration is really good with this build. As a rule of thumb, this goes for all items, all champions, all scalings with ability power, right? If you have good ability power scaling, you want base AP. If you have bad AP scaling, you want magic penetration, right? That way your abilities deal the most damage. Of course, you also want magic penetration when the enemy is building magic resistance, but it's another story, okay? So, of course, this item, ability power, magic penetration, great. But what we really buy this for is the passive. Magic and true damage critically strikes enemies below 40% health, dealing 20% increased damage. This works, of course, on Gunblade. When the enemy is under 40% health and we hit him with Gunblade, our Gunblade now deals 20% more damage, right? So let me show you. Gunblade right now, 280 damage. Get the enemy low on health. Use it again. What was that? 389! Woo! Of course, that's also the 6% of our Liandry's Torment. But we just put over 100 damage. Just like that on our Gunblade. Another 100 damage. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And as you might have noticed, we're running the Dark Harvest room. Now, Dark Harvest, of course, also synergizes with Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame having the effect, again, all magic damage on a target below 40% health is increased by 20%. So if the enemy gets a Dark Harvest trigger, the Dark Harvest is getting buffed by Shadow Flame. And of course, this also goes for Liandry's Torment. Now, Liandry's Torment doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's bonus damage nonetheless. Right now, the enemy is burning for 10%. Now that he's low on health, he's burning for 14%. Everything is getting buffed by our Shadow Flame. Beautiful. On top of that, we also have Shadow Flame as a rune. Now, what do you mean by that, Wild? Well, I'll move my camera, then you can see. We have Coup de Grace. Now, Coup de Grace has the effect that all enemies with 40% or less health take 8% increased damage. This is the same as Shadow Flame. So, Dark Harvest is getting buffed by Shadow Flame and Coup de Grace, and of course our Hextech Gunblade as well. Now, that means, of course, if you've been listening carefully, we don't want to use our Gunblade for engaging, because then it deals the least amount of damage. We want to get all our buffs on Gunblade. So we want to get close to the enemy, hit him with the Awakened R, and then when they drop low on health, give him the finishing shot. That's the idea. That's the idea. Kitchen gun, exactly. Great meme. It's like 10 years old, but never gets old. Kitchen gun, bang, bang, bang. Right? Love listening to Dr. White lecturing us about items. I'm yapping a lot right now, but there's a lot to talk about, okay? There's a lot to talk about. Now, we also have these items, which I lovingly call the weapon mods. Imagine Gunblade like a weapon out of any game where you can like modify your gun. You can just add stuff onto it, because Gunblade just works with everything. Like I said, it triggers spell effects. So let's get rid of some items right now for clarity. Luden's Echo, or Luden's Companion. If I use Gunblade while I have Luden's up, triggers Luden's. Great, right? But it does give a lot of mana, which we don't really need. So Luden's, great item, not really a must-have though. What I like a lot more is Storm Surge, because again, this gives us magic penetration. And Storm Surge, of course, triggering most of the time when the enemy is low on health, is also buffed by our Shadow Flame, right? We got a theme going on here. Storm Surge, pretty great. Also, Storm Surge can pretty much be triggered just by Gunblade if you have all these items, I believe. So you hit him with Gunblade, yeah, it triggers. Like, it instantly triggers. We can even give this guy some magic resistance, it wouldn't matter, because we have 2 magic pen items, it would still trigger. So, yeah, Hextech Gunblade and these 3 items, Storm Surge can instantly trigger just by using Hextech Gunblade. Hextech Gunblade now doing 310 damage. And we're still level 7, so this goes up by like another 80, maybe 100 damage, right? Base damage. Alright, Horizon Focus, ignore this, I tested it, it doesn't work, it's still bugged on Udyr, it is what it is. Actualizer. Now this is interesting, another one of the new items, right? Now, Actualizer, I'm not sure if this is a bug or not, but we gotta have fun with it anyway, right? It reads, for 8 seconds your mana is empowered. While empowered, your spells cost 100% more mana. You gain 16% increased ability damage, shielding and healing, and your basic ability cooldowns progress 30% faster. So it says increased ability damage, but for some fucked up reason it increases item damage. Watch this, right? I use Gunblade, 258 damage. Polaroid just became a member. I don't think I've ever seen it on my channel. I thank you for that, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Now let me cook, alright? 258 damage Gunblade. We activate Actualizer, pushing our damage up by 16%. Should only be our ability damage, but this is our little secret, okay? 258. Actualizer. 301. We just got 50 more damage. Wow. Now, does this work with the other items? I believe so. We got a 10 damage burn. Activate Actualizer. It doesn't. So it might only work with active items. That or the bonus isn't strong enough. You know, that could also be it. Does it work with Storm Surge? Let's trigger Storm Surge. 144 damage. I'm a fan. I appreciate that a lot, bro. Thank you, thank you.
The beard connected.
The beard do be connected, fan of God. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it. Alright, so where were we? Right, Storm Surge. How much damage did that do? 315? Nah, did less than that. 144. Okay. Now with Actualizer. 168! So Actualizer works on Storm Surge. It seems kind of inconsistent. Anyway, so Actualizer, 16.5% increased ability damage. That scales with 0.005% of your bonus mana. So if we would buy Luden's Companion on top of that, we would get a 19.5% increased ability damage. May or may not be worth it. I think for your Buck get a Rabadon's death cap instead. We'll see. We'll fuck around with it. We'll fuck around with it. Anyway, I've yapped for long enough. You get the idea. You get the idea. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. I'm stupid for thinking I have to explain this for that long. We're gonna jump right into a game. And hopefully get a good game with Gunblade Udyr going. Now, this is pretty much just like Fade Away Udyr. So you play full AP Udyr, you run at the enemy, activate Awakened R, run away, and then when they are low on health and they think they can escape or have some counterplay, that's when you give them the final shot with the Gunblade, right? Just when they think they're gonna escape. Ooh, evil. Evil shit. Evil shit, bro. Oh, there's also one more thing I should address. We are playing a full AP Udyr build, but Gunblade gives AP as well as AD. So some might say, well, what the fuck? This isn't a hybrid. This attack damage is wasted. Yeah, no, not really. Since Udyr has a lot of auto attacks even when playing AP while clearing the jungle or attacking the enemy, and having AD scalings on his Q, he can actually use Gunblade very well, even if he plays full AP. That being said, I'm definitely gonna do a hybrid Udyr build with Gunblade later on. But we gotta really cook for that one. Hybrid builds, I think, are really tough to make, just because there's so many options, right? When you're doing an AP build, you look at all the AP items. When you're doing AD build, you're doing all the AD items, right? Hybrid, you got a whole catalog. You got a whole catalog of items. Alright, Gwen is our permaban for now. Just trust me on this. We don't want to see this bitch on the new Sheen item. That's gonna be a problem. Where are my manners? I gotta put my music on. Don't be loud, Jesus. Yeah. Alright. Also, I got a new headset. My old headset was literally falling apart, so I had to get a new one. I feel like this microphone looks a bit goofy. It's like way too big. But it was pretty expensive, so I'm hoping the sound is a little better. You gotta let me show you the wheat gin build? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm listening. Today we're cooking. How's life and studies? Pretty good. I just got back into school, so there's not much going on, right? They're taking it easy on the first day. Streamer mode? Yeah, I have. Nobody can see my name because people stalk your profile and talk cringe shit. Who do I ban? Right, Gwen. Already forgot about that. Sheen item cool as fuck? Yeah. It's pretty cool. There's just one problem I have with it. There's one thing I don't like about the new Sheen item, Dusk Dawn. So, it has this effect that your on hits trigger twice. So for Udyr, this means when you activate your Phoenix stance, for instance, and you attack the enemy, it instantly uses both Phoenix splash attacks at once, right? But the problem is, when you engage the enemy, you use your E, your ram stance, which doesn't have a double on-hit effect. And then you hit the enemy with the ram stance to stun them and use the Sheen effect. And after Sheen is used, the ability cooldown starts, the item cooldown starts, which is, I think, 1 second or 1.5 seconds. But instantly after you attack the enemy with ram stance, you switch into your new stance when the Sheen is still on cooldown. So what's gonna happen most of the time is that you run at the enemy, stun them with Ram's Dance, use your Dusk and Dawn Sheen proc, then switch into your Phoenix or Q, and it doesn't have the Sheen effect. And then your stance after that is gonna have the Sheen effect. So you're going to have to playing very, very awarely to like make the most of this item, right? You have to be very aware when your Sheen proc is gonna happen. You can't play it mindlessly. So it might be hard to play. It has great potential, amazing potential even. What I'm thinking of doing with Dusk and Dawn is I rush Dusk and Dawn and then go into Nash's Tooth. Because then we always have the Nash's Tooth value, no matter what we're doing. So, yeah, that makes playing Dusk and Dawn a lot easier, you know? Alright, first game on the new patch. Guys, I got no idea. I haven't played a single game on new patch yet. I was in school all day.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What do I buy? This and just head out. Okay, jungle camps are spawning in 30 seconds faster now. Gotta be aware of that. Boy, I think that means we're getting invaded less, right? That would be pretty POC champion. We just get invaded less. How long does this zone last, by the way? God, there's so much new shit. Well, that was the first blood of the game right away. Spoiler, thanks for the prime. I appreciate the support. Thank you, bro. I appreciate all the boys being here for new season. I think Riot is really trying to push League of Legends into the new age right now. I'm pretty psyched for it. They've also already announced for 2027 there's gonna be new runes. So we're gonna be eating good, bro. These items, these new items, will last me the entire season. I can cook with these new items the entire season. And then the next season we already got new runes coming up and God knows what else. Life is great. And there's definitely some runes that are pretty boring. We do need new runes. I could look at the rune page and instantly pick like 5 runes that the game legit doesn't need because nobody picks them, or they're just boring and people pick them every game because they're just the strongest rune. Like, best example for really boring runes, I think, is Second Wind and Plated Steel Caps. Like, not Plated Steel Caps, sorry, Bone Plating. You know, it's a must-have to have these for laning by now. But it's so brain dead, right? The enemy pokes, you take Second Wind. The enemy is an all-in combo champion, you take Bone Plating. It's boring as fuck. There's nothing to it. Or what about Time Warp Tonic? That rune got nerfed like 3 times. +1 Dark Harvest. Worth. I'm surprised at how long I was knocked up. Yo, Nerolf, what's up? Speaking of new runes, I had no idea. I had an idea for a Grasp replacement. Well, Grasp I like. Don't take away Grasp. Everything that's like stacking is very fun. Solaris, what's up, man? I saw you followed today. Thanks for that. I want Predator rune back. Me too, bro. I used to run Predator Everfrost Udyr with Ingenious Hunter. Oh my god, those were the days. I legit just copied the Twisted Fate build and played it on Udyr. Because I looked at Twisted Fate and be like, okay, so this guy has a point and click stun and he's using Everfrost Predator. Udyr has a point and click stun. I can do this. And then I just did it. There was an old Udyr, by the way, so it's when he didn't have a slow on his Phoenix. So even if you missed your Everfrost and didn't get the root, it was still worth to just have this ranged slow on the enemy. Predator was really, really funny, yeah. I don't know why they removed it. Are jungle camps spawning faster, or am I tripping? The game feels very fast-paced right now. That's a shame. Does he stay? Oh my god. Why does he stay? If I knew he was going to be staying, I could have grabbed that kill. Look at this greedy piece of shit. Why wouldn't he recall there? I passed up a free kill. It's annoying. It's this bronze shit that you can't see coming. Like, I'm not even going for that Yone kill because who the fuck stays there? Alright, let's see if I can go bot lane before these guys end. Alright, I'm here, gamers. I was hoping the Caitlyn was gonna walk into the Phoenix, so I get a Dark Harvest. Man, they're all so low. Life is unfair. If I can get another Awakened up, maybe we can do something here. I can tank this, no problem. Dark Harvest stack? What the fuck? What is this turret damage? That what? I know the turret hit my teammates, so it was ramping up, but it just did 470 damage in one hit on me. That's almost half my health. All right, we gotta lock in. Used to play full movement speed Udyr. I mean, you can still do that pretty well. I legit did that like 2 days ago. You can just rush Cosmic Drive. Then go into either Lichbane or Storm Surge. They both give movement speed. And then you can like go Deadman's Plate. Deadman's Plate has a pretty cool synergy with Lichbane, making your first hit like very strong and mixed damage. It's pretty fucking cool. If I play full movement speed Udyr, most of the time it's Cosmic Drive, Lichbane, Deadman's Plate. I feel like that's the best full movement speed Udyr build you can do. You can also skip Deadman's Plate if you want to go like full AP and go Storm Surge instead. You can also get Shurelya's for the active movement speed. Pretty strong too. Yeah, my team is turbo feeding right now. Well, Katarina isn't. And I might get a kill here. You're shitting me, bro. I'm rusty. Can I just say I'm fucking rusty? Oh, their jungler's bot lane. We get grubs for free. My hands are cold. I live in a pretty old apartment and it's not well isolated. Yesterday, I think we had the coldest day of the winter yet in Germany. So I'm fucking freezing, boys. I'm sure my PC is gonna heat up the room eventually, though. Just gotta keep gaming. You gotta game to stay warm. You gotta game to survive. You're going tier to your top today? 100% Erdbacken. 100% we're doing that. Building all 4 tier items, giga scaling Udyr top lane. You are 100% doing that. That is one of the 3 item builds I had in mind of playing right off the bat. We're definitely playing tier deal. Don't worry about that. Okay, we can get Gunblade. Now the game is gonna start to get fun. Now it's starting to get fun, boys.
Enemy rampage.
I hear enemy rampage. Me no likey. Wait, is Sion running it down? Or was he proxy farming? Tell me he was proxy farming. I think he's tilted though. Yo, Emilician, what's up? Yo, Gunblade is not too bad for the jungle clear. Like having AP and 80. My auto attacks kinda hurt. It's kind of like when you go Spear of Shojin, which like buffs your Phoenix damage, but you also get the 80 for the auto attacks. It's pretty good. This Sion needs to stop fighting Yone. By now, this is like an ego thing. I think Nivea's pathing bot. So we can hard shove this mid lane. Yeah, Nivea's going bot. This is good for us though. We make some money here. We might even get this tower. Yeah, oh my god. Wait, Gunblade turret damage is not bad either. It's not quite enough. With next wave it could be. Yeah, we're catching some pings from the Katarina. That's okay though. We actually forced the TP of the Anivia here. It's not bad. She'll take the wave. And it's like nothing ever happened. The wave will meet in the middle. I didn't fuck up the wave state for my Katarina or anything. So no worries. I almost got my jungle quest completed. I heard that we now get bonus movement speed in the jungle. She dead? Oh shit! I'm coming!
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Oh shit. Well, this amount of hard CC is kinda giga cringe. I'm too slow as well. Gotta get boots. Do boots or swiftness make sense here? I feel like I want the extra resistance from plated steel caps. Bastion Breaker Udyr was fun to play. I bet it was. I bet it was. You just camp somewhere one-shot a poor unfortunate soul with your awakened Q, and then you sneak to some turret. I was already thinking about a Bastion Breaker Udyr build. I feel like you would need to build the lethality, what the fuck was it called? The lethality Tiamat item. So you have wave clear. Right, my entire team is tilting. I'm gonna deafen. My entire team is tilted. Sion is spam pinging me for, I guess, not ganking top lane. Sorry bro, you're 3 and 8. You're perma dying. I'm not even assured you are going to be top lane when I'm there. Because you're just dead constantly. Katarina's flaming our bot lane for being mid lane. Like, I think this is fine for them to be here, but fuck me, I guess. Let me Gunblade! Yes! We gotta get the frick out of here. Go set up for Dragon. This enemy team has a lot of hearts, you see, that's pretty tough to dodge. I don't know how to navigate these team fights right now. Can I take this for free, by the way? Are they not gonna contest? They're not gonna contest. They defend top lane instead. This is massive. Wait, our smite deals 1.4k now. We got a stronger smite. Why? But why? Why do we have a 200 damage stronger smite? Okay. Sure. Profane Hydra, yeah, that's the item. I never build it. To me, this item barely exists, so I can't remember the name at all. It's always the lethality Hydra item to me. I remember I built it for like 5 games on stream when it was released and we were playing lethality Udyr. At that point it still had the execute damage, so that made it pretty interesting. But now it doesn't have that anymore. So really just build it if you're an assassin who needs wave clear. Which is just not really a thing. I mean, you look at assassins, you look at Zed, you look at... Oh, I can shoot this guy. Rengar! No! I could have shot this Rengar if I've gotten close enough. Yeah, so you got 80 assassins who need wave clear, that doesn't exist. So you have Zed, he has his WEQ combo. You have Talon, he just W's the wave and it's gone. W's the wave and like auto and Q's like a melee minion. Or like auto Q's the cannon minion. I can drop you an awakened Q and then I'm gone, buddy. That's all you're getting. For now. I don't think we got the juice for this, boy. I should have got down when I had the chance. Boy, do I hate Anivia. Holy shit, man. Like, you never even see Anivia in-game. Why do they get picked now? I can't move at all. Like, I go too deep into the fight, I cannot walk out anymore. I can't do in and out gameplay, bro. I want to do my fadeaway Udyr. This bitch slows me down to like 200 movement speed. Unfucking playable. R plus the mana amp item? What, do you think that's what Anivia's doing? No! Fuck no! She's not gonna build that! She might build that last item, maybe. But that item is not even made for her. That item is not even made for her. She doesn't need more mana in her item build, so that stat is wasted. And it's really more for like hard combo mages. Nah, she's not gonna build that. Like, it's not bad on her, but it's not like she needs it or has space for it. Like, right now, in her item build, she still needs Rabadons and she still needs Zhonya's. If she doesn't go Rabadons and Zhonya's, she's trolling. And she also doesn't have a magic pen item if one of us is going tank. Right? And we got Sion, and me personally, I could go a magic resist item as well. Like again, not saying Actualizer's bad on Anivia, but it's like she doesn't have the space for it. She needs to prioritize other items. Oh, this guy's gone. Guys, careful. God, Anivia, you're so cool. You were really sitting over the wall there instead of ganking my top lane? The Anivia can look at me, stare me in the face, throw wall this way, throw Q that way, and I still can't do shit to her. That's so annoying, dude. I'm just not gonna play around Anivia at all anymore. What's the point, dude? What's the point? Fuck Anivia. Yo, Golden Ninja, what's up? The Udyr Gold build tester back on the League of Legends. Yes, sir. New season, new me. I'm really feeling this season. I'm really feeling this season. Yeah, I didn't want to build Swifties because they had Caitlyn, Rengar, Yone. I feel like not going plated steel caps is kind of griefing. I just need to like always walk away from Anivia. I can never be close to her. Imagine that would have killed. Fuck. My Gunblade isn't strong enough yet. Get off my dick, man. Like, actually get off my dick. Whatever, we got the dragon. Oh, Gunblade? 280 damage right now. Not bad. I'm honestly surprised the Caitlyn didn't die there. I feel like she was low enough on health to die to 280 damage.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh yeah, old Udyr would have cooked on this patch as well. For sure. So Yone is gonna grab this top lane tower. If I try to stop him, he just fucking dives me and I die instantly, I think. I'm so behind right now. I need my third item and I need some levels. I'm getting my shit kicked in by everybody. Right now, I'm pretty much just the guy to secure objectives. Ooh, the fade away awakened. Oh. What's up? You know what? I'm not going for it. This guy has like 80 teammates again, waiting around the corner. I know he does. I know he does, bro. Let's not do this. Is it just me or do towers feel really squishy now? So they are going to take Baron, right? We can't really contest that, but what we can do is push the lanes out so they can use the Baron less. And we can make some money doing that. Can't contest Baron, just look what else you can do on the map. Can we steal their red buff? Nope, it's not up. That's unfortunate. Nice. Stay with Katarina here, just in case Rengar ults. Monkey together strong. A blue buff. Why you shouldn't have. I'm not really feeling a team fight here while they have Baron, guys. It's kind of silly. Honestly, if we just stay back and wait, their Baron is pretty much gonna run out by the time Dragon spawns, and then we can fight them again. But this is such core League of Legends right now. I kind of want to group with my team to protect them from not dying. But what I really need to do is farm my jungle and get ready for the Dragon spawn. Honestly, if I go with my team right now, that might actually encourage them to go for a fight. So me staying away might be protecting them more than going with them. Nope, they're fighting anyway. They're fighting anyway. And you know whose fault it is for them losing the fight? Udyr! Udyr didn't group! Like, why is League of Legends like this, man? I'm 1 in 5. I need my 3rd item, brother. Can we just wait for their Baron to be gone and play on Drake? Like, we got the last 2 dragons. We're getting close to Soul. We're kind of scaling. No, we're all dying right before Dragon spawns. I mean, it's a play, I guess. Jungle diff, I guess, bro. Jungle diff. Jungle diff. Well, there's Rengar. There's Rengar. Tough warm-up game, boys. Tough warm-up game. If Shojin worked, Actualizer worked. Is my logic on Udyr? I don't know. No, Spear of Shojin, you always have. It's always up. And it works on jungle monsters as well. The Actualizer, you activate, you have it for 8 seconds. If the fight lasts longer than that, you're kinda fucked. And it also has like a 90-second cooldown, so it might not even be up for every fight. Does it work on Udyr? Yeah, I think it does. I think Actualizer is great on like full AP fadeaway Udyr. You can build this in the late game. Yeah, for sure. But if we're just looking at Shojin and Actualizer in a vacuum, I think Shojin is better on Udyr. You know, I knew there was going to be a lot more Rel players now. I fucking hate Rel too, because her hard CC is like undodgeable. Her hard CC is undodgeable. And there's going to be a lot more Rels now because of the amazing buff they did on Zeke's Convergence. There's gonna be a lot more Zeke's Convergence supporters. You're gonna see Alistar as well. That being said, she hasn't built Zeke's Convergence yet. She's kind of trolling. She's building Redemption. Okay, this Rel is just a retard, I guess. Sorry to say it so bluntly. But imagine... What is this jump range? Hello? I can't get into Gunblade range. I've never been so sad. Because of the slow, I couldn't get into Gunblade range. Hey, I still got an assist for that. Hawk champion.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, we finally got our core build. I want to make some Gunblade plays happen, bro. But no one said it was gonna be easy. Some Udyr item builds are harder to pilot than others.
An ally has been slain.
Baron is up. It's pretty bad. We almost got level 18 for maximized Gunblade damage. 329 right now. Plus our bonuses. Jump in, Rengar! Hop in when the price is right, boy! Yeah, you won't. Pussy boy? Yeah, do it! Do it! Okay. I can't kill this guy. 1,000 gold shutdown on the supporter? What the hell is going on? Oh, what? We got split pushing Seraph, by the way. I wonder if my team is still tilted. I think they're all doing their best, but they're all doing some type of ego plays because they're a little tilted. In their own way, they're fighting the good fight, bro. I feel like if I try to rush this Drake, Rengar's gonna ult me. I can face tank him with an Awakened W, but I need a teammate with me to damage him then. I'm not using Awakened Q on the dragon until it's low. I need to be ready for Rengar. Okay, he's bot lane. I'm not sure he wasted his ult for that. I'm just gonna assume he did. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Sacrificed our Katarina for a dragon. I like that. My entire team is dead again. The enemy team has 50 fucking kills. You know, you can look at my KD and say, man, Wild, you're not performing, right? Who are you to complain? Okay, fair enough. But I died 6 times and then realized maybe dying is not a good thing. And I stopped. And my team are really doing that. They're not really doing that, you know? They don't come to that realization. Oh shit. Fucking Rengar jump scale. I wanna hit a fat Awakened R on the enemy team. But how can you even walk up against Anivia Realm? I could buy... I could buy... What was it called? Banshees. We could go Banshees. That could help a lot. It's unfortunate. You're seeing level 20 on a champion is scary. Level 20 Yone. protect my teammates. I have flash up. And Gunblade. Yes, we did it! The Gunblade fade away. We did it, boys. 34 minutes in the making. But we fucking did it. Alright. See, if we didn't use Gunblade there, she might have had the time for counterplay, such as using her E, using her flash, getting healed by her rel. But Gunblade is all over. Shot to the head, bro. Dead. We're only one dragon away from Soul. Things are looking really good right now. I got Actualizer now. I gotta remember to activate Actualizer before using my Awakened R. The damage is gonna be massive. We only got the basic 16.5% damage increase, but it's better than nothing. We're gonna go Rabadon's last item. Get some more base damage on our Gunblade. I feel like turrets are so squishy, bro. Old turrets didn't die there. I mean, Dragon doesn't spawn yet. And Riot did say new Dragon is a lot tankier now. So that Dragon might be tanky enough for our teammates to have a chance to walk up after spawning. We just gotta get some vision on this somehow, without dying. That's the hard part. We gotta get some vision on this. I feel like I walk too close to a bush here, and I'm just cooked. Okay, so yeah, dude. Like Anivia Rel is so awful for me. I cannot walk up to these people. Katarina with the big balls? Jesus. Okay, well that's fun. Crit Rengar's back, I guess. That's fun. He did right-click me. He did right-click me. Fair enough. Maybe we should go Zhonya's instead of Rabadon's. But usually he doesn't engage me. Taser into hypothermia. Yep. That's Gunblade Udyr for you.
Ally has been slain.
Gunblade slow is slower than R? That's not true. That's not true. Gunblade has a 25% slow. My R slows by 30%. And if you use Awakened R, you get another 5% on top. So that's 35%. That being said, though, you might be onto something here, bro. Might be onto something here, because Zeke's Convergence slow and Phoenix slow stack. Maybe Gunblade slow stacks with Phoenix as well. That would be crazy. We gotta test that. Remind me to go into custom game after this. We gotta test that. If that's true, then holy fuck. That's actually so good then, to keep them in the Phoenix. If these slow stack. Oh, come on, Rengar. So, we gotta ban Rengar now, or is that only because he's fat? I am building this fucking Zhonya's. Still showing arena stats? Are you saying Gunblade slows in arena more than 35%?
Shut down. Shut down.
Man, I'm so piss useless this game.
Ally has been
Because this
slain.
enemy team draft is so cancer. For Udyr. In general, they're not this cancer. It's a fine team. Like, they have 3 crit champions. If I was a tank, I'd be celebrating right now. You just build anti-crit and you win.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But the fact I'm on Udyr, and I want to play full AP Udyr, makes this round pretty fucking awful. I haven't seen a jungle camp in years. I think we should switch Ultimate Hunter to Relentless Hunter. Get some more movement speed for gap closing. Especially because we don't want to use our Gunblade for the gap close. Ultimate Hunter is great and all for fadeaway playstyle. But if we can't afford it because we're not building any other movement speed items or runes, then we might have to do it.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, Katarina is dead. That's like our greatest asset. Dude, Rengar's just such bullshit. Rengar's just such bullshit. Look at him two-shotting everyone while fully healing himself with his W. Can we change Rengar so that only his Awakened W heals him and his normal W does some other bullshit? Because him having this full heal on a basic spell is such bullshit. Oh my god, bro. Okay, well I guess that's our warm-up round. We take what we learned and we improve. We keep cooking.
A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
Assassin's got it so good this patch? True. They do. Maybe? Maybe Riot buffed Assassins because they buffed ADCs a lot. So they want there to be an answer to ADCs. When the enemy ADC is 1v9, the Assassin needs to take it out. Okay, we gotta check if the slow stacks. We gotta check. This could be huge technology. Boys, we are on the precipice of a massive discovery. We are on the precipice of a massive brain blast. If Gunblade Slow stacks with our Phoenix, like Zeke's does, oh my fucking god. Okay, let's see. First off, let's check if Zeke's actually still works, or if they've removed that. Let's check if Zeke still works.
The summoner's rift.
What dummies.
Minions have spawned.
God, I hate this menu. There they are. Alright. So, our Phoenix slow, Awakened R is 20%. This slows by 30%. We need a stronger Phoenix to be able to test this properly. So now it slows by 21% plus 5, that's the 26. We need it even stronger. Four. There we go. So now we have a 32% slow on Awakened Phoenix, meaning a 30% slow of Zeke's Convergence shouldn't add anything to it. Now let's see. Awakened R. It still works. It still works.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
Technology. It still works. The technology still works. Now let's see if it works with Gunblade, our new AP slow item. Hit him with Phoenix, 270. This slows by 25%, our Phoenix by 27%. The basic Phoenix has 2% more slow than Gunblade. This should not stack. Let's see it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But maybe it works with Awakened. Maybe it just only works with Awakened. $27. $25. Nope. 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 Gunblade slow does not stack with Phoenix slow. Only Zeke's Convergence. Only Zeke's Convergence is bugged like that. But we still got Zeke's Convergence and it's stronger than ever. It's okay, boys. It's okay, boys. That would have made a pretty great technology if Gunblade slow stacked like that, but it would be way too broken. That would be way too broken. Okay. Back into it. Right back into it. We're gonna play another round of Gunblade Udyr. If we can't make it work, that's fine. If we can make it work, that's great. Either way, next game, we're gonna play a different Udyr build. I'm thinking Tear of the Goddess Udyr top lane. That being said, I'm queuing jungle secondary. So if I don't get top lane, we're going to be playing Bastion Breaker Udyr. And we're gonna do some split pushing in the jungle. That's the plan. We follow the great plan. What is the other build I had? Well, that's it pretty much. Okay, we got Udyr with a gun. We got the Bastion Breaker jungle build. And we got the Mana God Udyr on the top lane. After that, we can still try Bandlepipes and Fade Away Udyr with Actualizer. Gunblade and Zeke stack? Really? Did you just try that out? Gunblade and Zeke slow stack? What happened to my queue? What the fuck? What the fuck? They just vote kicked me, bro. They just vote kicked me. Where can I find stream music? You can't. I downloaded all the songs. And put them in a single file, and I just play that file on loop. It's on my computer. But you can ask me about any song. If you like that song fucking bangs, just ask me. They fixed 17 Rengar bugs this patch, by the way, so that probably helped, lol. Was Rengar being held back by the bugs? Yo, what is going on with League? Is League actually down? I keep getting kicked out of my fucking queue. What is going on?
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
Technology! Yo! Can we speed it up with the new client, please? I would like to play the new season. What the fuck is happening? I can't even leave my own party. It says player are not ready. I'm the only player. What? Guys. Okay, let me restart League. Maybe just restart it. I think League might be down. Too many players at once. You know, Riot is not used to many players playing the game because player count actually stagnated 2 seasons ago and dropped last season. So I probably like sold a server or something to make some money because the Ari skins weren't selling. God, I'm so mean when I'm roasting. I'm so fucking mean. Alright. Please tell me League is not down. I'd hate that. Hey, any new items broken for Udyr? Yes, Monok. I think if you're a good Udyr player, you can make the new AP Sheen item Dusk Dawn work very well. I think Dusk Dawn is really, really good. If you like split pushing, Bastion Breaker is also an option. What else? I can't think of all the new items right now. I think Gunblade situationally could be very good, but it's a bit aggressive because it doesn't give you any health. That being said, Udyr scales with Q as well as scales with AD as well as with AP, so you can make great use of the hybrid stats. The spell vamp is good on him too. I wouldn't say there's any OP items. Though Bandlepipes is very good on Udyr actually. Bandlepipes is cheap as fuck, it gives great stats, and it triggers every time you slow the enemy, and it has no cooldown. It gives you 20 movement speed when it's triggered, and you and your allies like 30% attack speed, I think? So you can constantly have that bonus up for you and your entire team. Great item. I think Bandlepipes unironically really, really good on Udyr. If you like on-hit Udyr and you have like on-hit teammates, yeah, that is good. Okay, let me check if League is down. League of Legends down. Right game server status. No problems apparently. Just me, huh? Permaband, huh? Did my item builds finally catch up with me? They were like, he's cooking too much. We gotta stop him. He's flying too close to the sun. We gotta stop this Udyr main. His build's too wild. His beard too beautiful. We gotta kill him. I have a good feeling about this one. Okay. There's something fucked up with my League of Legends. And I can't even log out and try another account because I can't click anything. It starts and crashes. How are you gonna tell me League of Legends is down? Or is not down, sorry. League of Legends gotta be down. Otherwise, why the fuck can't I do anything? Oh. There's nothing. There is nothing. There's no way, bro. I've been looking forward to the stream for like more than a week. I've been so excited for this. You tell me I get to play one game against a Cancer team comp, and then it's just over? Bullshit. I'm trying to find anything right now. There's some reports for other people also having a league crashing right now. There's been 83 reports. There have been 83 reports in the last minute. Client fails to launch with some clown conduct pop-up. Indie company. Bro, no way the game's down. What the fuck? What do we do? What do we do, guys? What do we do? Try logging into Riot again? What do you mean by that? Your client is dead as well. RIP. 1 and 8? In your promos, you mean? Christ. I'm gonna be ranked so low because I didn't play any rank this last season. Let me see if I actually close everything with the task manager. But you can't close Vanguard, right? I don't think it lets you. Or you can't start League after closing Vanguard? There was something like that. I'm gonna close Vanguard anyway. Bro, I've never had something like this happen, by the way. Like, that... when I queued up, that was so weird. I found a game like 3 or 4 times. And it didn't let me accept the queue, and I got randomly kicked out. The client was literally shitting itself right in front of our eyes. I don't want to restart my PC, because then I would have to restart stream. I hate that. There's nothing worse than having to restart stream, because then you have 2 VODs instead of 1 big VOD. So it's gonna be less views. I want people to see it, right? Also, if I restart stream, it's gonna kick everyone out. Not everyone is gonna rejoin. I mean, sure, it's better than not playing the game at all. If I have to restart, I'll have to restart. Bro, this is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. Here's what we'll do. We stall a little for time. See if there's anything on the League of Legends subreddit about this. Yeah, here we go. Fail to log in and accepting games. Can't accept games, keep accepting, blah blah blah. I've quit the client, restart the MacBook and nothing. Same issue, error logging in. I got a penalty for declining games. Holy shit, man. Like, imagine you are Riot Games, the big MOBA company. Oh shit, we've been down in the dumps for 2 seasons. People hate what we do. We gotta come back. Finally, they get their shit together and they release like 9 new items. Everyone is excited. Everyone wants to play again. Twitch is breaking view records, right? And then no one can play and people are actually getting punished for not being able to play. Wow. Wow. Back at it again with the downtime. Maybe time to touch some snow / grass. Nah, that is such bullshit. It's gonna be up in like... There's no way it's not gonna be up again in like 15 minutes. Guys, it's not gonna be gone for the whole evening. There's no way. It's the first day of the new season. Riot is sweating their ass off trying to fix this right now. Actually, this is Riot Games right now.
What's his name? What's his name? I got nothing on a name.
This is Riot Games right now.
What's the name?
We gotta fix it! Fuck! The server's on fire! Dude. That's exactly what's happening right now. I'm sure they're trying hard. Because there's no way on first day of the season we're not playing the game. There's no way they're not fixing it. We're gonna play Leute. Let's play Leute and see if it works after that. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. What can we do? It's not Jova. It's not Jova. You gotta start your cutting project again? Nah. Next stream, not this one. That new item that does Omnivamp with AD is gonna be wild on Udyr. Oh, I know which one you mean. Completely forgot about that though. The only thing I think that is weird about this item is that it doesn't give any health. So you definitely have to build some health first. But it is interesting. It gives ability haste scaling with AD as well. I like that. Ability haste on Udyr has gotten pretty rare. At least we can spend time together. Yay. I trade all you bastards in for a round of League of Legends. There, I said it. I said it. I'll say it again. Okay. We got Freljord, Ionia, male, human, top laner maybe. It could be Olaf. But I think Olaf was released before Udyr. I'm not sure though. Okay. So it's not Freljord, it has to be Ionia. It's an Ionian champion using mana. There's not a lot of those. Is Rakan from Ionia? But he wouldn't be human. React to a video? What's this? What the fuck is this, man?
EA Sports, y'all motherfucking server is down. Get that shit back up, we trying to play. There's a bunch of motherfuckers at home that's locked and loaded right now. Fix this shit. Bill Gates, Microsoft,
Bill
whoever the fuck,
Gates.
all these motherfucking bullshit ass vaccines y'all trying to give us, fix the motherfucking video game, nigga.
Bro, he is baked out of his mind. But that's literally us right now to write games. Does Bill Gates even have anything to do with EA? That wasn't Bill Gates, right? What the fuck? But hey, based. Based. Bro using his platform for the good fight. You're dressed fancy? I got my lab coat on. Because we're cooking bills today. Of course. I gotta dress accordingly for the occasion. Of course. I even got a little pen here. In case we need to write anything down. Prepared for anything. Anything but the server being down, that is. I'm prepared for anything except the server being down. Ooh. Kuda? It's a video from you? Did you make a stop motion? It is stop motion. Oh shit, the sound effects. Hold on. Let me stop the music. You actually use Dragon Ball sound effects. That's so based. How long did it take you to make this? Like not editing the video, but the stop motion. How long did the stop motion take you? I like how they react to the kicks and punches. Wait, I think I saw your finger there for a second. Okay. Oh shit, we got the blade. We got the One Piece sound effects. What do you mean, to be continued? To be continued right now? Oh. I wanna see one of them get cut in half. Hey, pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Don't dox my finger. Hey, you did that yourself, bro. Well, never mind. It's unlisted. My bad, bro. Oh, wow, there was actually a lot of people on this, huh? Was it like a school project? Probably, right? You do work with animation. Do you have a whiteboard? I want to get a whiteboard, actually. I think it's such a cool idea to have like a whiteboard on my background, and whenever we have like something to write on, I can just turn around and do some shit, right? I think it would be a great idea. Yeah, but if I would order it now, would it arrive on time? Probably not. And I wouldn't use it outside of like the test lab time. Alright, we gotta guess this champion. Help me out here. I'm struggling. It's an Ionian champion. It's ranged? Wait, oh, it's what was his name? Aphelios. It's Aphelios, right? No, he's from Targon? I thought he was Ionian. Help me out here, boys. Ionian champion uses mana, is ranged, and is a human. Jhin! Jhin is good. I forgot Jhin is Ionia. It's not Jhin either. And it's not purely Ionia, it's from another region as well. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. We're probably not thinking of the champion that we're looking for as an Ionian champion. It might be a champion that we connect to a different region altogether. Varus? Varus is from Ionia? I don't know where Varus is from. He was from some bumblefuck village. I think it is Varus. It is. Runeterra? Shurima? Wait, how is he Ionia and Shurima? Those aren't even close together. How's he from? Well, Varus is two people combined. Is one person in Varus from Ionia and the other from Shurima? Or did Varus travel from Ionia to Shurima after transforming? I gotta get the lore drop on this. I have no idea. The Darkened Bow is Shuriman? I mean, technically, the Darken is a living being, but I kind of have a hard time accepting that. Because I feel like... do the other Darkens all have Shurima as a region in Lolde? Because Naafiri? Yeah, well, Naafiri is actually a dog from Shurima, so she would be purely Shurima then. Dusk approaches. That's probably Nocturne? No. Dusk approaches. Dusk approaches. So something with a setting sun. So, Leona? No. Dusk approaches. Don't call them darkies. What the fuck? No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. True, they are Shuriman warriors. You're right about that. You're right. They're like failed ascensions in a way, right? Was it? No, that was something different. I think I know what you mean. The status website just updated. Me and the Darkies are brothers. Quitter, the auto moderator held your comment back. You guys gotta chill. Dusk approaches. Dude, I'm so cooked today. Who said dusk approaches? Diana? It is Diana, okay. So I was close with Leona. Is that Quinn? I think that's Quinn. No. Akshan? No. What is that? Oh, that's Swain. Yeah. Matchmaking issues. We are aware of problems impacting the game. Queues and are working on a fix. Alright. Good enough for me. It's a swimming champion. That's gotta be Pike. There can only be Pike. Oh. Okay, so it's Vladimir. I wouldn't really call Vladimir swimming, but maybe this is supposed to be a pool, I guess. Oh, I hate myself for knowing this one. That's Seraphine. With her influencer skin. So cool. The idol influencer. Guys, she's just like us. She's in her room decorated with her favorite bands. And she has these little DIY lights. She's just like us, guys. Does the Seraphine Twitter still exist? Remember Riot made a social media account for Seraphine? She was supposed to be like an influencer? That might have only been Instagram though, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think it's Twitter. That or the channel is just dead and you can't find it. They made a social media for her to post on. I'm saying that like she posted. No, whatever, man. You know what I mean. You know what the fuck I mean. Is there anything else going on the subreddit? Have you tried Bondle? Yeah, I like Bondle. Bondle is definitely like for the people who think Loldil is too easy. Speaking of too easy, come on guys. We all know who that is. We all know who that is. Sometimes you can tell by the animation, and sometimes you can call by the stance, and sometimes you can look at the model. Like this thing back here, it's obviously a tail. Alright, what he's doing, that's Warwick ult, right? Yes, alright, that's Warwick. What else do we got? Oh, that's Shaco, using his taunt. That's someone with a scepter pointing at something. Oh, that could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of things. No, I don't think he's pointing actually. He's more like pumping his chest out, like brah, getting a buff. I think this could be Nasus ulting. No. Oh, what the fuck? Is this oh, this is Mordekaiser. I would have not guessed this on the first try. It's Mordekaiser. Oh yeah, Yorick does play the guitar as well, but he does it differently. He does it like more softly and like he's swaying around with it. When Mordekaiser's kind of like banging into it. It's definitely a small difference. It's a small difference. The fucking Poro. Yeah, for some reason the Poro is huge as fuck as well. Alright, one more. Okay, that's too easy. Well, actually, I know it. I know it. But I want you guys to guess it. I want you guys to guess it. I'm giving you a hint. This champion... Oh shit, okay, never mind. Alright, I respect it. Lord Curry got it right away. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay, one more. Well, that's easy. They're too easy. Guys, these are too easy. Maybe we should do a Dell game of something we're bad at. I'm like 99% sure this is Rakan, and if it's not Rakan, it's Talon. It's Rakan. I can see why you said Ahri, because his cape was rigged like so low, you would think it's a tail. I get why you thought Ahri. Makes sense. She does have a very different run animation though. What the fuck? Yeah, that W animation is unmistakable. Nah, it's too easy. That's too easy. League of Legends up again? Let's play a game that's actually hard. Let's play League of Legends, huh? How about that? Games being shorter makes everything feel meaningless and less fun. I just had a 30-minute game. Maybe I just got lucky? I could see the game being faster now though. But having a 20-minute Baron actually doesn't really make the game faster than it used to be. Because 2 seasons ago we already had Baron at 20 minutes. Baron at 20 minutes used to be the norm. They put it up on 25, and now that they removed some objectives again, they put it down back to 20 again. I guess towers are easier to take now. That definitely makes the game faster to end. They made turret respawning worse, but that's a good thing, because they dragged out games very, how do you say, in a fake way, you know? It's not real. Like, turrets respawning with full health was such bullshit. Because there were moments when you were pushing in and you were like, okay, we could take a Nexus turret here, but by the time we are in their base again, it would just respawn and then be at full health. So it's actually the smarter play to just damage the turret, but not take it. And having like this thought at Nexus turrets is crazy. Like Nexus turrets respawning at full health, it was way too broken. So now they respawn, I think, at 30% health? 30 or 50% health? I can't remember. It's better this way though. What's this, by the way? Exalted Viego skin trailer. You know what? Riot knows what the fuck they're doing. Because Viego players would definitely pay fucking money for this shit. There's no way that's worth it though.
I still fear them. Blades buried in my back. You trusted death to be my end. But death knows only one. Kill me.
What the fuck? Oh shit, okay. That blade is sick.
I will turn your swords against you. One by one.
Okay, he has a diamond blade after killing Sona.
Traitor!
He just killed the tank and he gets a big fucking broadsword. He kills Ash. Gets another sword. He gets an arcane sword after killing Xerath. So a mage. Or Xerath specifically would be crazy. He just had a Leona blade. Well, this is going way too fast, bro. Jesus. I assure you, Viego players are not this good.
Outbreaker!
God damn. Oh shit, there they are. This is going too fast, man. Are they showing the blade in the end? Oh. So he has different blades depending on what type of enemy he kills.
You will beg for the end. For death.
So this is...
But my revenge has only just begun.
Yeah, you're so cool, bro. So this is pretty much Riot taking the criticism that people kept bringing up. You know, every time Exalted skins came out, everyone was like, this shit is not worth $200. We have Elementalist Lux, the greatest skin of all time. And Riot was like, okay, what if we did Elementalist Lux Part 2, but we made it on a different champion? That's what they did. So Viego can now change his sword, depending on the enemy he kills. Just like how Elementalist Lux, every time she like levels up, can change into another element. Or combine elements. So, hey, this might be one of the first skins actually worth close to the 200. I would never pay 200 for a skin, bro. The Udyr skin can't be this great. No way. Fix the game! There's a dev update. We could react to that. I've seen them already. I don't feel like reacting to it. I already saw it off stream. I'm sorry. Castlevania? Maybe. I don't fully agree with that, actually. Because I know what you're thinking of. But I think Viego in general is a Castlevania ripoff. I don't think this skin specifically is. You're thinking of the old mage. There's no good picture. So there's this guy. And he can mind control people with his magic. And it makes like this green spiky circlet appear around their head. And this actually came out before Viego. And guess what? Viego can control other people after killing them. And he has this spiky green crown. Caught? Riot. That's a copyright lawsuit. What the hecky? Oh, you mean the animation studios? Nah, Castlevania would look better. I mean, the style is like very cartoony and two-dimensional, but nah. Castlevania is like way more detailed. Unless they like shit out an animation in a very short time, I don't believe this is Castlevania. No shot. Revenant, Rain, Viego. Surely they credit the creators in the description. Why is this guy in the description? Shout out to YouTube, bro. Shorts remixing this video. $10,000 new Viego Revenant skin, and this guy with the doofy look. Oh. Oh. Brother. What the heck? So they actually don't show what studio made this? Or did I miss it? Maybe they made it themselves. Maybe they didn't outsource it. Like I said, it's a pretty simplistic animation style that shows. Very two-dimensional. They might have just made it themselves. For that, it would be pretty good. They didn't create credit anyone. So I would hope they made it themselves. I paid for the bathtub Ari skin. I'm no better than a man. I take offense to that. Dunka Dunka. What a banger, bro. I wonder if anyone here knows this beat. Still got the background I've made. Gotta improve it one day. It's a banger though. It's a banger though. I don't think it needs improvement. The details are so good too. There's definitely some thought in it. Like you use different skins and different stances for every new team member. I'm not getting kicked out. It still looks hella down and fucked up. But I'm not getting kicked out the client. I can't click anything. I can kinda go to my profile. Okay. Oh, it's an improvement. I think they're fixing it. Is there not something seriously wrong with Sonar's face in the latest cinematic? You know, when they show this freeze frame like that, I kinda agree. When I watched the cinematics, I didn't see it. She definitely looked different from what she looked in-game, of course, but Sonar's definitely do a visual update. So I was like, okay, you know, maybe someday they visually update her and make her look more like what she's in the cinematic. It could definitely be that Riot, in their heads, when thinking about Sonar, are thinking of something looking different than what she looks in-game right now, because she's like more than 10 years old at this point. This does look very weird, but honestly, I'll take everything that's not the standard pretty face champion. Speaking of, guys, have you been paying attention? There's no way that's real. What the fuck? Oh, I might start playing Aurelion Soul. That champion is cancer as fuck, but with that skin, ooh, that's fucking awesome. Anyway, what I wanted to say. Have you guys been up to date with the Shyvana situation? So this is what she looked like at first when she got leaked. And this is her now. Now don't get me wrong. It looks good. But they changed a bunch of stuff that I don't really agree with. See, she's half dragon, half human, and she's big as fuck, right? She actually has really broad shoulders, big chest, right? Big body. She's very tall. Big muscular legs. Big girl, okay? She gets to look a little ugly. She gets to look a little ugly, okay? And this on the left, that's too pretty. That's too pretty. No half dragon, half human outside of some Guna anime has these rosy lips. No. Nah. See, they got it right here when they made them black. Also, the headpiece going into the nose bridge. That's, you know, it's like, it's forming like a helmet, making her look more like a warrior. And it's definitely more monstrous. And look at the nose now. I can definitely see this not being how do you say? Attractive in the general sense. But do we really have to appeal to the general consensus of attractiveness every time we make a champion? I like the one on the right more. You blame her makeup skills? You tell me if Shyvana is supposed to wear makeup. I don't think she would. I don't think she would. The eyes is definitely a big problem too, yeah. Like, there was so much black around this. Her orange eyes, it's like peering out of darkness. Really cool, really cool. And this one, there's too much bright around the eyes. It's too soft. It's just too soft. That being said, the full body look at Shyvana, it's still pretty cool. And you're gonna play zoomed out anyway, so you're not gonna notice as much that her face isn't very monster-like. Right, the dragon form, by the way, great. No complaints. No complaints about the dragon form at all. This shit is epic. Looks like a fucking fire lizard. Awesome. I was really worried because they were going for a more classic dragon appearance when Shyvana used to be a Vyram. A Vyram being a crawling dragon that has their wings attached to their arms opposed to on the back. Now she is a classic dragon, the wings on the back, her arms not attached to the wings, not crawling, right? I was worried that it's gonna look like very basic, very boring. Last dragon champion they made was Smolder and that shit looked awful. Awful. But this... yes. Queen, yes, Queen Slay. Yes, Queen Slay. Now, do we get to see Shyvana? Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty fucking cool. This is pretty fucking cool. But I would like to see more scales. You see how she has like some scales on the side of her body here? I would like more of that on her shoulder and a little bit on the face. I think that could save it. Give her more scales. Is there like more close-up in-game pictures? Okay, he really fucked up the eyes. I kind of like what he did with the stomach here. Okay, this doesn't really look all that good. But I think this guy doesn't have good Photoshop skills. Man, can I just look at Shyvana in-game? I like the Vyram. Me too. I mean, it was special, you know? The Disney look of newer champions. Yeah, and you know what? It doesn't even stop at the Disney look. The worst thing is, they act like Disney characters. They're constantly yapping in your ear about the most senseless shit. Old champions, they have short sentences and say some cryptic stuff about their lore. I'm fine with that. And it's great voice acting too. The old champions, right? And the new ones, they're like, let's take Smolder. You know what? I could give you my best impression right now, but it wouldn't do it justice. We can just listen to it. You know, we can just listen to it. Look. You tell me, this shit isn't the most cringe shit you have ever heard.
Oh no! It's a dragon! Ah! Run away! Ah!
Oh, that hurt! Oh god, that actually hurt. God. He's constantly crying for his fucking mom. I can't click another. I can't click another. Just you know what point I'm trying to make. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That almost killed me. That almost took me out. To be honest, old Shyvana had a very pretty face, but I feel like old Shyvana... It's weird how game design of female characters has evolved, because back in the day, female characters were constantly sexualized. It was the complete norm, because like fucking 99% of gamers were male, right? And this shifted with time, and also women were a lot more respected now than back in the day. And making a body type like this, like masculine, broader, and maybe even uglier, is more accepted, right? But now we're like going backwards again, where everything needs to be like conceptually attractive. I don't know, it feels like we're moving backwards these days. Definitely it's still a step in the right direction, but I've said my piece. Okay, here we go. The full body turnaround. I love the huge tail, by the way. This is great. I hope the tail is incorporated into her kit. Like, her Q is definitely still gonna be like her claws attacking, and she's gonna have a fire breath, right? But they could make that her crit animation. Imagine if she crits, she just whips with her tail and she hits you with that hook. That would be so cool. Yeah, exactly, Narov. Yeah, crit animation. Absolutely. That's like a hidden gem. The crit animation. Crit animations are like the best Easter eggs in League of Legends. I think when Mundo crits, he headbutts you. When Amumu crits, he breakdances. There's a lot of great crit animations for sure. Old Shyvana has old WoW armor. She definitely has like MMORPG vibes, yeah. I also hate the over animation. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I liked it when animations were like snappy back in the day. When they didn't really flow or like stretched to reach the enemy. Or like to show some kind of momentum. That made the game much more snappy and easier to work with the animations, right? Gameplay was actually at a peak when animations were very snappy. You guys want to see something fun? I always like to look at the Darius ult animation. Because you look at Darius and you think, that champion is pretty old, but the stretchy shit started pretty early. Honestly, I think they reworked Darius ult at some point. I don't think it was this bad on release. Let's look at Darius ult. You ready? I don't think you're ready. So he jumps up, pretty normal. Jumps up, jumps up. Oh my god, I can't go down more. Stop jumping up, please. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at his arms. Look at his arms, bro. Whoa, whoa. Looney Tunes are animation, dude. But it's not even the worst. I think Trundle is pretty bad too. Trundle Q? Why does every champion have to stretch like Zac? You know? Yeah. Dude. I'm gonna bite you. What? That is comical, bro. That is fucking comical. So Jack Trundle. Yeah, exactly. I just got a message in the client. Maybe if I restart now, League of Legends works again? Here's hoping. You know what I'm really excited for with Shyvana? I'm excited about her skins. I'm really, really excited about her skins. Because that's always the most fun thing to me when a champion gets reworked. I want to see what they do with the skins, and especially how old skins are like reimagined. Right? For instance, this. I wonder what they do with this. Right? When they give her a tail, is it gonna be like a skeleton tail? And the dragon form, is it gonna be a skeletal dragon? Or a dragon with bone armor? Or like a dragon with tribal painting on it? Right? Well, what are they gonna do with this? Is it gonna have purple fur? Because she has purple hair? Or... They really gotta cook on this one. I think this is like the favorite Shyvana skins of Shyvana players. Dark Flame Shyvana. Everyone used to play this one back in the day when Shyvana used to be played. I bet Dark Flame Shyvana. Here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. I know exactly what Dark Flame Shyvana Dragon form is gonna look like. Have you seen the cinematic? Where Shyvana fights against the Dark Dragon? Yeah. It's gonna look like that. Like this guy. I don't know if it's supposed to be an Elder Drake or maybe even Shyvana's mother. Because Shyvana did fight her mother at some point, but I think this happened before this. I'm not sure when this cinematic takes place though. It's gonna look like that for sure. It's Elder. It does look like Elder, doesn't it? It has the blue eyes as well. Does it have the white fur though? Kinda does, yeah. It's probably Elder, yeah. Ice Drake Shyvana is gonna be interesting. Because the dragon form... The dragon form of Ice Drake Shyvana was always very special, right? It's like very pointy and small. I wonder if they're gonna roll with this. If they're gonna completely change it. I'm hoping that the dragon forms from Shyvana are going to be very... How do you say? There's gonna be a big variety in dragon forms. Like, they're not gonna look like... They're not gonna look all the same. With different colors, right? I do wish for the dragons to actually look different. This one is pretty much just base Shyvana Dragon wearing an armor. So that's not very special. What did they do for Bone Claw? I like the Bone Claw one. It looks so evil. That is so fucking cool. Yeah, no, League is still down. Critical, huh? Fun, fun, fun. All we can do is wait. Spine Tail? True. Very cool. Very, very cool. This one has so much potential, by the way. This one has so much potential. Riot, don't fuck this up. Don't over-sexualize her. Give her a full armor like this. Don't give her like a little free belly. None of that bullshit. I know she's half a dragon, but this is called Iron Scale Shyvana. Give her a full fucking armor. Make that bitch a warrior, dude. This on the reworked Shyvana could go so hard. This looks stupid though. I'll be the first to admit. She looks like one of the fucking Romans from Asterix and Obelix. She looks like that, dude. I can't take that serious. Ah. Too bad. Nah. Cannot take that serious. Sorted by new? This is sorted by hot. How is there a post with like 20 upvotes? Who gives a shit? Is this subreddit dead? Is Reddit dead? You know, I do wonder if servers on other regions are working. And it's just EU West suffering right now. Oh, did League of Legends NA server just explode? Well, but that was 15 hours ago. Never mind. Never mind. I remember that actually. I watched the Tyler 1 stream when that happened. There's nothing on the subreddit. You know what I should have done? Like, I could not have expected that League wouldn't be working today, okay? First day of the season, bro. Why the fuck would it be down? But I did buy a new game that I want to play on stream. And it would be perfect right now. Because it's pretty, you can get into it pretty quick and you can just hop out when you're done playing. Right? It's called Kyborg. Pretty fucking cool. This is the next game I want to play on stream. I legit just bought this to play on stream yesterday. Maybe I can show you the trailer or something like that. Okay, so the idea is... So this is based on the free flow combat from Arkham games, the Batman games, right? And the story is you're an inmate in the asylum, and you can fight your way out of the asylum, and it's a roguelike, and every time you beat a stage and or beat a boss, you can buy upgrades to make a build, right? You can you cook item builds, like it's great. Roguelike item builds, yay. And I believe, yeah, there's definitely like meta progression. So every time you finish a run, you can like spend points in a tree And these skills from the skill tree you always keep. Even if you die on a run, the next run you have these skills. And I think, I'm not sure about this one, but I'm hoping there's also meta progression in the sense that if you beat the boss and you get to the end stage again, there's a stronger boss. But I'm not sure about this one.
Again, Morgan. This tower is the most secured prison in the galaxy.
Goa warning, I guess.
The way to escape from here is just within hours.
Path of Exile 2? I don't know about that.
Of course, if
Wasn't
you
Path of Exile
see your family
like a Diablo? Not a big fan of Diablo.
give up.
No way, I can boss her.
Oh, what a man! Carried away. The rules never change.
This is only a cinematic, no gameplay.
Welcome to the last.
Oh, there's a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, so you get to upgrade your body, you can pick up melee weapons, you can pick up ranged weapons. It's kind of luck-based, of course. There's the skill tree. Huge skill tree, by the way. There's builds where you can summon allies. There's builds with electricity, fire damage. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty fucking fun to me. Co-op mode. Damn, I had no idea they were doing that. Yeah, anyway. If I had that downloaded right now, we could play it. But it's 20 gigs and I also need to make some space on my PC. So that's not happening. Steam account name is fire. You know about Gallo Sengen? Based. It's an MMO, but that resets every season. It's an eternal season to keep your stuff after. Okay. Poker Rogue? I think I played Poker Rogue. I think I reached the final boss too. Yeah, I remember Poker Rogue. Did I play this on stream at all? I played the shit out of this when it was big. Can you actually maybe see if I've beaten the game here? Do I have like achievements? I know there's like accounts. I do have an account. Ah, I'm not logged in, really. Okay, 1 second, boys. Oh god, can I remember my username and password? Hey, first try, what the fuck? That was easy. Run history? It's empty. So, you deleted my shit. Load game? Hey, there's some runs. Wave 50. Wave 41. And there's Endless Wave, yeah. You unlock Endless mode after finishing a daily run, right? Wasn't it like that? Something like that. Whoops. I mean, do we just play fucking Poker Rogue? I don't know what to do, boys. I really want to play League of Legends. I'm also really losing my hype right now. Like, imagine Riot trying to pull their fucking game out of the mud and they fuck it up on day one. Ugh. So infuriating. Like, I legit just got stood up. Like, I dressed nicely for my date with League of Legends. And I got stood up. I got stood up. Riot broke my heart. It's not right. It's not right. How dare they? How fucking dare you? There's only one guy fixing the servers. Well, I hope there's like 10 other people whipping him. I don't want to play Poker Rogue, bro. I completely forgot how to play it. It's been months, maybe even years since I played Poker Rogue. I don't want to play Poker Rogue. I want to play League. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. We've played one game. So we've been sitting here for like, what, 2 hours? Almost. No, that's not quite right. I was in training mode before explaining the build. Like, how much longer do we wait for League to be up before we call it? Nah, PBE is like 130 ping, that shit's unplayable. I have an old account, but it's not like my account, that's the problem. The servers are down. Yeah, I don't know, boys. I've stalled for like 1.5 hours. I run out of ideas. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it. I don't have to work tomorrow, so we can just do a stream tomorrow again. Dude, I'm so bummed out. It's so annoying. Makes me so mad. It makes me so mad because League of Legends has been so ass for 2 seasons. And on top of that, even if it were good, I barely had time to play. And now I got time to play. And the game's looking fucking amazing right now. And then Riot finds a way to fuck it up. God damn it. Okay. Well, I'm heading out. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow again, same time-ish. I mean, the test lab is never just one stream. Last season when we did the test lab, we did like 3, maybe even 4 test lab streams. We're going to be coming back to it. We're gonna cook again. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you so much for hanging out. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and most